So people often ask me, what is a medico-legal psychological report? Well, basically, psychologists with that kind of background and experience are often approached by, for example, lawyers, solicitors and others to conduct a psychological assessment of an individual who's involved in, for example, an immigration matter or some other kind of legal case. And the referring party, the solicitor or the lawyer, wants to find out what kind of psychological factors are there in this person's background or that the person is experiencing at the moment that might be relevant to the legal case that they're pursuing. So typically we'll gather all the information, we'll review the person's medical records, hospital records, we'll look at what kind of medication they're taking at the moment, we'll look at their mental health records, and we'll interview the person as well and conduct a general psychological assessment for them. It takes around about an hour, where we'll ask lots of questions and we'll use psychometric tests to assess any anxieties that are present at the moment, whether depression can be diagnosed, post-traumatic stress disorder, and there's a whole range of other psychometric tests that can also be included within that general psychological assessment. So after we gather all of that information from the individual and all of those documents that I have mentioned, we then move on to putting this all together like a jigsaw puzzle, and we write an in-depth report based on all the evidence as we see it. And our job really as an expert witness is to write that report in an objective and detached manner as is possible, because our job is not to support one side of the legal case or the other, but our job is to use our psychological skills to conduct the assessment, gather all the information and write the report for the interests of, for example, the court or the immigration services, so that they can then make a more informed decision on whatever the case is and whatever decisions need to be made, based partly at least on the report that we have written. So we're independent, objective, detached professionals that gather all of the evidence and write a report for those legal professionals involved in the case. Okay, bye-bye.